I'll contact you. But don't let me down on this. I'm putting my neck on the line, and I like my neck. It's my best feature. Aside from my sparkling conversation.
I smell some heist coming.
Yes.
And that walk at the end was like, you just go around in circles. Right, so this is now the lobby. It's the 2-player heist, the very first heist I think you do in the game. So it's more of like a tutorial. So I've got to scope out the bank. And let's get some people in, I guess. Or one person in. Oh, someone's buzzing at the door. I wonder who it is.
Yes, this will do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic. Nowadays, it's all about home furnishings and going straight. All right, you ready? Because this is it. Well, it's not it, but it's something very big. It's not quite ready yet, but I wanted to see how you're doing. What I've got is a FLEECA bank franchise. And it's nothing too complicated. There's no buy-in. Now, normally, there would be a buy-in. You would put in money up front, we would arrange the job, and you would pull it off. But this time, I'll cover the upfront costs. Call it the price of getting a look at you. And there's no risk to you. Unless, of course, you count getting locked up or shot. So, you ready? What do you think? You questions, comments, concerns? All right. What are you
We don't
for?
speak.
Let's go see this place.
We just nod our head. Okay. So this is looking good. I like the little heist room as well. That's looking really awesome. Right. Now what do we do? This is the first scope out. So I guess we scope out the bank, see what's going on. Pick up someone called Paige. She was actually in the full game as well. She was like one of the hackers peoples. So that'd be interesting to see how she works as well. Yeah, let's do it. Heist time, babies. Heist hype. Oh man, look at that car. That does not look quick. Am I driving as well? Please tell me I'm driving. I hope so. Let's get in the front. Oh, I'm so driving. Yeah, I'm driving. Oh yeah. Right, she in? Right, let's go.
Take us to the FLEECA on Western Highway, near Chumash. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off.
So be on my very, very best behavior. That was a pretty bad driving. Oops.
Friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched.
Wow, that's just a tiny bit freaky.
Why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Ugh. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man that no one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view, nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money and power, incarceration and homicide, you know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew, because otherwise this whole